Our first finalist today is Yogendra Patil from the Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering. His talk tonight is E equals F squared. Let's revolutionize the way we do exercise.
I grew up in a small town called Kolhapur, which is in the state of Maharashtra, India. And since I was a kid, I always had interest in the field of mathematics and engineering. And this is where I want to pursue my future career. I heard from my friends that United States is the best place where you can grow, learn some new stuff. And when I came over here, that's what I found. When I started my PhD degree, that's when I learned, okay, how do you do critical thinking? Like if you build something, how do you make it more better every day? So that was the thing that I learned. My PhD research work deals with developing a computer software that can allow us to play computer games using exercise machines. Nowadays, we see that obesity is a big issue. People tend to spend more time in the chair on the computer rather than on treadmill. So what I want to do is move them from the chair to the treadmill. Eventually, I want to extend further for general public. For example, old people, they can use this to, do their regular exercises. Young people, anyone throughout the world. The most interesting part about this research is that you get to develop computer games, and you also get to work on how computer game development process works. So that's the best part of this project. Every day I think about how I'm going to make this technology better and better.
All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Now you all must have heard this proverb, which means without time off from work, one gets really bored. So what do we do when we get bored? Well, some of us would like to take a walk, maybe chat on Facebook, watch YouTube videos, or even play computer games, right? So it looks like work and play are entirely two different aspects, and they cannot exist at the same time. However, what if I tell you that I can combine both work and play together to create a lifestyle in which you and I will be motivated to perform daily exercises? Sounds fun, right? Now, currently, there are different types of exercise equipment or machines available. But you see, these equipment or machines have only the work part. So the question arises, how do we add the fun part? And this is where my research kicks in. My research study deals with implementing a revolutionary computer software that can allow us to play computer games using exercise machines. But in order to understand what my computer software does, you have to know its two major components. The first one is called plug-in. Plug-in, which simply means connect one thing into another. Now, plug-in is a computer code that allows to connect exercise machines with computer games. Kind of like a bridge, you see, that allows to connect one point to another. Now, some of you might be thinking, well, what's so difficult about this thing? I mean, any person with computer coding experience can do this. And that might be true. However, you see, these games designed by me are not just any regular computer games, but are designed using a technique known as operand conditioning technique. And this leads to the second component, operand conditioning games, which simply means conditioning the game scenarios depending upon the operations carried out by the game user. Imagine my computer game like a gym instructor that instructs you to perform exercise correctly using the concepts of rewards and punishments. For example, say if you're performing exercise correctly, then the game will display motivational messages or even increase game points. But if you make incorrect motions or actions, then the game punishes the user by reducing points. And because of these type of gameplay scenarios, the user will relate their motion behavior with punishment and reward and eventually learn to perform exercise correctly. A recent experiment conducted using my computer software has shown an accuracy of 93%. So what does this 93% accuracy indicate? Well, this result points to one thing, and that is, when you add work and play together, exercise finally becomes fun, and that is what I mean by E equals F squared. Thank you.
It was fun. It was really fun. Like, I didn't expect it to be like that easy, but I liked it. I enjoyed it. But I don't know what judges want to see. But everything was like according to the plan, just straight to the plan. So, and I didn't have any plan B. So.
Perfect. Thank you.